welcome back. We are discussing understanding by design. In today's video, we'll be focusing on Stage 2. In Stage 2, we determine acceptable evidence. In Stage 1, we set out to identify our desired results. In Stage 2, we're going to figure out how we're going to assess those results. The first topic we're going to cover is performance tasks. Performance tasks are more advanced tasks that the students will do to demonstrate a deeper understanding and comprehension of the information they've been learning. For these tasks, designers should choose the most critical information. And they should be designed in such a way that it asks students to explore them deeply and demonstrate an understanding of the connections and transference. In the third column, evaluative criteria, designers identify what they're looking for to demonstrate this deep understanding and ability to draw those connections and make that transference. Next, as we move on down this template, we see other evidence. As mentioned before, the performance task can be time-consuming and require a very in-depth approach and application. We don't have time to explore every piece of knowledge and information in the course. Therefore, we will use other things like quizzes or other prompts or questions or other forms of exploration to show other evidence of retention of information shared. This is stuff that is important to the course, but not as critical for that long-term endurance and application. Once again, designers must select criteria that they will use to evaluate that the student is demonstrating that basic evidence of general understanding of this information. Now it's time to dive into our grading rubric. We're going to pick one of our critical assessments from above, and we're going to clearly define what we are looking for when the students complete these assignments. A very clear and transparent grading rubric is important, not only to assist the instructor in accurately and fairly assessing performance, but also so that the students themselves can self-assess and identify what the focus is and what their priorities are and how to properly approach the assignment to meet this criteria. This criteria should be separated into a few different categories: exemplary performance, sufficient, needs revision, and no evidence. Points should be rewarded in accordance with the quality of work that the student has produced. In Stage 2, the importance of backwards design is very clear. Deciding what we want the outcome of class is one thing, but figuring out how we're going to assess and achieve that is another. By taking time to carefully decide what's most important and assigning performance tasks that measure that, we have taken an important step in reaching that goal. Additionally, we took time to identify other areas of information that we need to test and assess retention on. And then finally, we took the time to carefully identify and clarify how our students will achieve these goals and to help us properly assess that the goals we set out in Stage 1 have been achieved. Again, remember, this is just a template to guide us. And as you design your course, you will repeatedly need to take time to go back and revise and make sure you are staying on track. Hopefully, you're beginning to see how important proper design and considerations are to achieving true understanding. Thanks again for taking time to watch these videos, and I look forward to seeing you again as we dive into Stage 3.